Well, Aussie boxing star Harry Garside has put that heartbreaking first-round loss at the Paris Games well and truly behind him. He's made a triumphant return to the ring by claiming a TKO victory over Queenslander Charlie Bell in Sydney. Despite a cut to his head, Harry never seemed to struggle, dominating the dramatic bout, which marked his first pro fight in 3 years.
And fresh from the boxing ring with a couple of stitches, it's the sensation Harry Garside!
Thanks for having me in, guys. So good to hear your voice.
Oh, Harry, congratulations. I know how much this means to you. How are you feeling?
I feel good. After the fight last night, I got back at about 12:30 and I don't think I got to sleep until about 2:30. I was just laying there. Just the adrenaline is so extreme. I think it was a long time coming getting back in the ring. I'm just so happy to be back doing what I love.
We all know how gutted you were after Paris. Was there ever a point you wanted to not get back in the ring?
Yeah, I think naturally, I think when we put ourselves out there as humans, there is something inside of us that tries our best not to feel that embarrassment or that heartbreak or failure, especially if it's a public humiliation. I think there was definitely something inside of me that didn't really want to get back in there for that reason, but I'm just really proud of myself that I think I'm back doing what I love. I feel like while I'm young, this is the time to do it. I'm only 27, and for the next 3 years, I definitely want to make sure that I'm doing this now. I don't want to be on my deathbed and regret that I didn't give boxing one last crack.
You could have stayed amateur and gone to the Olympics again, perhaps. Why did you want to go pro?
I feel that's where my heart is calling me right now. I feel like the thing about the amateurs is you travel so much as a human, and I feel like I'm getting deep into my 20s. I feel like I'm still a while off having a family, but I am very conscious that I do ideally want to have kids around 35, and you travel so much as an amateur athlete, an Olympic athlete, and just as a professional athlete, you're sort of based in Australia a lot more. And I feel like in that you can foster friendships, relationships and connections. And, you know, professional boxing is something I haven't mastered. I feel like I was in the amateurs for such a long time, but I'm just excited for this new chapter, and I feel like I can grow and evolve into a better athlete and a better version of myself.
Haven't mastered? Tell the guy that won last night that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just happy to get back in there, to be honest. Charlie Bell was an absolute superstar. He's a coal miner from Queensland, and he was bloody tough. I'll tell you that right now.
Coal miner from Queensland just sounds terrifying. It sounds like a sort of shot you have at the end of a big night. Now, it ended after 5 rounds because of the ref's ruling. Was that the right call?
To be honest, I wasn't sure what happened because my coach was standing in front of me. I thought it was his corner, but once I found that out, I do feel quite hard done by for him. I feel like he definitely deserved to finish the fight. There was a couple of moments that he was hurt, but I feel like he was holding his own, and he was a strong, durable, tough opponent. And I do feel like he should have made it to the end, but that's boxing. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Now, you've got the nice little nick on the eye there, mate. When you're in the ring, does the adrenaline mask the pain? Or when that happens, are you going, oh, are we?
Yeah, I definitely was going owie a little bit. Don't tell anyone. But I feel like you just naturally have to kick in and be smart and make sure for the next, especially when you can get to the next break so your corner can have a look at it and get some stuff into it. You're trying your best not to get hit again. So I feel like I was on my bike just boxing nice and smart.
Now, you absolutely nailed it last night, mate. You're back in the pros, but have you ruled out the LA Olympics?
As I said, I feel like I dedicated so much of my life to Olympic boxing and that Olympic dream, and I can't rule it out completely because I'm sure once it gets closer and closer, there's that something. I'm so patriotic. I love this country to bits. But as I said, I really want to focus on one day having a family, and I think focusing on the Olympics and traveling so much, it is really hard to foster good relationships and good friendships, and that is something that I am trying my hardest to focus on as best I can.
That's not a no. That's not a no.
It's not a no.
Just so you know, Harry, that's why I haven't gone to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I have kids.
Family man.
I have kids.
So you know, you love this country loves you. Harry Garside, you're a legend. Congratulations again, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Legends. See you guys with Nick Cody.